Hello, Hamilton. Thank you for tuning in with me today. Today we're going to be reading a really cool story. It's a nonfiction story. Remember, nonfiction means it's teaching us something important. We're going to be reading a story called Incredible Ants. This story is teaching us all sorts of information about ants. Since it's nonfiction, there's some text features that we can look for. So, there's a table of contents here. And this tells us all the different chapters of our book. We're going to be reading about ant parts, ant colors, ant sizes, ant homes, ant jobs. There's a glossary and an index. Remember, a glossary is like a little mini dictionary in the back of the book. So let's go there and kind of preview some of the tricky words we're going to be reading about. Okay, our first word here is incredible. Incredible means amazing or very surprising in a good way. We also have the word tunnel, a long hole that is used for getting from one place to another. And we have an index. The index tells us important words and what pages they're on. So we have the word body, that's on page 3. Bridges is on page 14. We also have colors, food, head, homes, jobs, legs, sizes, and tunnels. And it tells you all the different pages if you want more information about that. So let's see if we can get started reading the story. While we're reading the story, I want you to be thinking, what is this story mostly about? What is the main idea of this story? What is the most important thing it's trying to teach you? And I also want you thinking, what are some details that maybe support that main idea? So we know it's teaching us about ants, but specifically, what about ants is it trying to get us to understand? So we'll read it and then we'll talk about that a little bit at the end. Let's get started with ant parts. It kind of starts with a little introduction. It says, ants are incredible. That means really amazing. And look at him carrying that leaf, much bigger than he is. Ant parts. All ants have a head, a body, and 6 legs, but not all ants are the same. See the head, the body, and 6 legs. Ant colors. Ants can be different colors. Some ants are black. Some ants are brown. And some ants are red. Ant sizes. Ants can be different sizes. Some ants are as big as a paper clip. And some are smaller than the tip of a pencil. Ant homes. Ants can live in different places. Some ants live in the ground. Some ants live in a tree. And some ants live inside your house. Hopefully not. Ant jobs. Ants have different jobs. Some ants have to get food. Some ants have to dig tunnels. And some ants have to make bridges. Oh look, then one can crawl up and get over to the other side. That's pretty cool. Ants can be different colors. They can be different sizes. They can live in different places and can do different jobs. Look at all these cool pictures. But ants are all incredible. Excellent job. And then we're back to our glossary at the end and the index. I really liked how this story had real pictures or photographs that really show what ants are like. They zoomed in really close. And it kind of taught me a lot about ants that I didn't necessarily know before. I want you to think, what was the main idea of that story? What was it mostly trying to teach you? Was it mostly trying to teach you that ants are the coolest insects ever? No, that's kind of an opinion, right? Is it mostly trying to teach you that ants are bigger than whales? No. First of all, that's not true, and whales weren't even mentioned in this story. I'm going to reread one of the last pages because this is going to give you a hint about what the main idea is. Ants can be different colors. They can be different sizes. They can live in different places and can do different jobs. What word did it repeat over and over? Different, 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 different. So what could you say the main idea is? Ants are different from each other, right? So your literacy challenge for today is to try and think. I kind of helped you come up with the main idea. What are some details that support this main idea, that ants can be different from each other? They're not all the same, and they have different traits and characteristics. See if you can list some different details. One of my favorite ways to organize main ideas and details is to kind of put the main idea in a circle in the middle and then make a spider web going out. And put all these different lines surrounding it and then put all the details in little circles around the big one. So our main idea is in the middle and we surround it with all the little details. That might be a fun way for you to write it down and think about. How are ants all different? And you're practicing main idea and details, which is such an important skill you need to know in school. Thank you for tuning in for this story. I hope you had fun. Good luck with your main idea and details. And I hope to see you back reading some more stories with me. Have a great day, Hamilton.